All right, we're going to do another little ratchet overview and teardown. This is of this Varma brand of ratchets. Now, if I'm saying this name incorrectly, you guys can correct me on it. But so there's the name of it there, Varma 3/8 drive 90 tooth. So it has a pretty common style back plate on it with a snap ring. This is a single pawl designed ratchet. Says it's a sealed head. We're going to find that out here in a second. Made in Taiwan. And like I said, these do have pretty good reviews, but I still decided that I wanted to just buy one of them first to see how they were. That's what I normally do if I can't, if they're only sold as a set, I'll buy the whole set. But if I like them by looks alone, or they've got a decent reputation. Now this one does, my hands are getting awful greasy here. This one does have some lubrication in it. Let's take it apart and see what it looks like on the inside. It does look like it's going to have some sort of grease or something in there. Alright. Typical snap ring there. We'll take our plate off. Don't do that too hard, you know, you get the spit and the pawls out. Detent springs, and then you'll be looking all farm all over your floor. So this does have some grease on it. Let's get this anvil out of here and take a look at it. We'll look at the body first. So it does have some reddish grease in there, some red grease. The pawl is marked 90, facing up. Let me count these teeth real quick off camera. I can never really do it looking through camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this has 20 teeth on it. So 10 teeth of engagement per side. We'll take this detent out of here for the pawl, and I do see another detent under the bottom of the switch that I don't want to spit out. Try to scoot this out enough to where I could see the back of the... So it does have an O-ring on the back side of the switch. Alright, let's try not to push this completely out. Alright, let's look at the anvil here. I do see an O-ring. So this is a completely sealed ratchet. There is an O-ring on that. And sometimes these O-rings can cause a little bit of back drag. But if they're lubed up with like 3-in-1 oil or something, this seems to be like a really light grease. It's not like wheel bearing grease. Anvil was machined. Like I said, the ball detent looks just dang near perfect on it. The crimp, very well centered. Let's put it back together and we'll try the back drag on it with the socket. Alright, and then I'll switch that guy to the side there and then put our pawl in, and then we'll just force this anvil down into it. There we go. Check for function. So it's going to have 10 teeth of engagement per side. Yep. All right, let's put it back together, close it up. I just wanted to do a quick video on this guy. I just got it in, and I think I'm going to go ahead and order the 1/4" version of it as well for now. I've got so many 1/2" ratchets right now, I'm just swimming in them. I do use them a lot, the 1/2" size. Got that guy back in there. We'll still check for function. Let's see how much slop it's got in it. Man, really good fit and finish on that. And I'm forcing it. That's all you're getting. Pretty tight. So is that ball detent. Not too bad. Let's check for back drag on it. Keep it from swinging here. Not bad. Let's try it the other way. A little bit on that way. I bet that'd just completely go away there if you put some 3-in-1 oil in this guy. Well, you can barely see it. It's so shiny. The chrome looks really good on it. Other than the scratches on it and my nasty fingerprints. Yep. Good ratchet. Did I say that was 1 1/8 wide? Yep. 1 1/8. What'd I say this was? A little under 1/2". Yeah, so pretty narrow head and thin head profile as well. I do like quick release ratchets, but I prefer non-quick release. Did we check our overall length? We'll do that here real quick too. This guy looks to be 7 7/8 inches long, so a little bit under 1/8 of an inch. Or I'm sorry, 8 inches. Double check that. Yeah, so about an 1/8 inch shy of 8 inches, I guess is what I was trying to say. Pretty good looking ratchet. I wish this was engraved in there or stamped, you know, and then chromed over. That just looks a lot better. I like this handle on it. I'm not super fond of these kind of sharper ends, but this is a little bit rounded on there. I don't know, concaved, I guess you could say, but I do like that knurling that it has on there. Pretty good classic, kind of classic ratchet look. Alright, so that was this Varma brand of ratchets, 90 tooth. Alright guys, I'll go ahead and order the 1/4" and we'll see how it looks as well. If I like it as well, I'll go ahead and buy the 1/2" and we'll do a complete set video on them. But there you go. Have a good weekend. Bye.